I really like a good conserve, particularly because they have nuts in them and I don't have to worry about having pectin for them. So definite pluses in my book. The nice thing about this one is it has a variety of fruit. So it's cherry, apple, and pineapple. Hard to go wrong with that combination. I'll need 4 cups of pitted cherries, so I'll start by de-stemming them, and then I'll wash them to get off any residual sprays, and then I'll use my pitting device to do the pitting. And I'll place those in a shallow pot, and then I'll add 1.5 cups of diced apples and 2 cups of crushed pineapple. I'll cover those with 5 cups of sugar, and then I'll mix it in. And this one's one of those fun recipes that you leave overnight. I actually kind of like them because I do all of my fruit prep on the one day and then all of my canning on the next day. And so it's almost like I kind of forget all the effort I put into it. So by tomorrow I'll go to can it and I'll think, oh, that was so easy. So then I'll place on a lid and put it on the counter overnight. So now I can see that all kinds of syrup has developed in this overnight, and I'll place it on the stove now and simmer it until it's thick. With it nice and thick, now I'll add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1 cup of chopped walnuts. I like to have mine coarsely chopped. Now I'll fill up my 1/2 pint jars to 1/4 of an inch of headspace, which is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. I don't know what it is about adding the nuts in there, but as soon as I add the nuts in there, I think it looks so good. It probably has something to do with the fact that I like nuts so much. Now I'll use a clean, damp cloth to wipe off the rim of my jars. This is just so that if anything got on the edge, that it won't interfere with the seal. Now I'll place on my lids and rings until they're fingertip tight. I'm using my Superb lids today. They're created by an American company and the quality is just really good on these, and so that's why I'm willing to affiliate with them. I have a link as well as a 20% off coupon code in the description below. They have this really squishy, thick blue seal to them, which I like, as well as a coating that's corrosion resistant. That's really important to me because I keep them in my root cellar where it's a little bit more humid, so I do have to worry more about the rust issue. I'll process these in the boiling water bath for 10 minutes if I'm at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'll go for 15, but I won't start the timer until after it begins to boil. Now that the processing time is done, I turn off the heat, remove the lid, and let it cool for 5 minutes. Then I'll remove my jars and place them on a heat-resistant surface about 1 to 2 inches apart so that they can cool quickly. I'll leave them there for 24 hours so they can get a good seal. I can tell that they have a good seal if the center of the lid has depressed down. If it has, I'll remove the ring and wash them with hot soapy water and store them in a cool, dry, dark location and use them in the next 1 to 3 years. If for some reason they didn't get a good seal, then I would put them in the refrigerator and use them right away. So the taste test, nice and thick. I mean, you determine how thick you want it to be based on how long you cook it down. But I like it thicker. I like it to kind of stand up on its own. And then I really like to put this in oatmeal. So the walnuts are a lovely touch. The cherry is the predominant taste that I get, but you still get just a little bit from the apple and then that sweetness and the taste from that pineapple. It's good, especially on oatmeal.